All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening tonight for us to share about Q Sciences with you. Someone has probably reached out to you, connected with you, and asked you to hear more. Or maybe you've reached out to them and said, "What is this Q Science thing that everybody's talking about? I want to learn more." And so I am Becky DaMoude. I am a Silver Ambassadors here with Q Science. I am a wife and mom of these three boys. I have two NICU boys, so I am totally a NICU and children's special needs advocate as our youngest one. Here is kind of my reason for why I partnered with this amazing company. Since coming home 6 years ago this summer, I am now retired from corporate America. Thank you to this industry. So if you were kind of skeptical about network marketing, I was right there with you about 6 years ago. When I came home to be home here with him, and I knew I had to find something else, just didn't know what it was. And it had to be something that I could serve others, that I was passionate about, that I really felt like had a purpose behind it. And that's really what I found here with Q Sciences last year when I partnered with them. But it really starts with what is Q Science? Where does it start at, right? So these mentors right here, Mark Wilson is our founder, CEO, a dear friend of mine, and our president, Jake Spencer. These two men it started with him. He had a vision of wanting to, serve others and give back to people that had given to him all of his life. He has a very servant heart, a very big vision of what he wants with Q Sciences here. And so while you may have never heard of Q Sciences, we are not a brand new company. We've been around for a while, but we've been in the space that we are for just these last few years. And it was Jake Spencer coming in and revamping our compensation plan that you'll hear me share a little bit about, because it used to be really lengthy, but now it's very, very simple. And it just kind of spiraled from there. But it really starts with having products, along with the comp plan, but the culture and the mentorship. It all fits together as one. I have never felt more supported in a company than any job really that I've ever been in. Appreciated that this is truly a partnership that we have here. So it's not just me being ambassador for them. It's also, everything that they're doing to support our business, which is phenomenal. So Dr. Stephen Kimberly, I'm going to jump to him next here in just a few minutes. But again, talking about being with the company, that some people may not say timing is everything, but I truly believe in many aspects it is. Many companies like Apple and Amazon, all these things, if we're like, oh, if we would have got in then, maybe the Bitcoin or just different things, like where could it be? And so like I mentioned, we're just down here at the bottom, just starting to peak up that S curve and growing in multiple countries, over 20 countries now. It truly is ground floor. So if you're looking for that business opportunity, you're looking to be a pioneer of something, you want to have a voice, that's what we have here. This is a true 50-50 partnership. So again, it starts with having life-changing products. When I first looked at this company, it was for the product. And Dr. Stephen Kimberly here, he is our amazing chief science officer. He is the former senior editor at WebMD. He's also board certified naturopath and internal med physician. So just he knows all the ins and outs, right, of health, and he capitalizes on those markets with current trends of what's happening. Over the last year, he constantly was innovating our products to bring more support to people's immune system, to their stress, to their mental health, to their gut health, all those different things that was going on that leads to less energy, to their sleep patterns, all those different things. And we continually grow in new markets. We have lots of other new products coming, and that's what I also love is it's like having my own shopping cart, right? For my friends and family that they can go to, that they can get products that can support anybody and everybody in their household, or people that they know. And that was one thing that was huge for me. I wanted to stand behind a product that made a difference. And so as you can see here, we have a full suite of products. I'm not going to go into every single one of them because something you may be looking for to support you would not be the same reason why I'm taking that specific product. So that's the other thing I love is you don't have to be an expert here. We have people that help us decide what's going to be the best product based on my health need. Is it something to help me sleep better? Is it in my immune system? Is it to have that extra mom energy to keep up with the kids and all the activities for the summer? Is it the hormones? Is it mental health? What could it be? So we have exclusive hemp products that I'll dive into just a little bit deeper here in a little bit, part of our story. But all these nutritional supplements, oral sprays, kids wellness, and fitness and weight management as well. This right here is really where our family started. This Q Core, it really is your core health. It's 3 simple products, and then our kids core that focuses on helping support those nutrition deficiencies, the mental health aspect, getting all those methylated vitamins. The Align for is a natural anti-inflammatory, and then our Q-biotics for our gut health. How many times do we hear that gut-brain connection? Your gut truly is your second brain. So maybe you need some help in those digestive systems, the mood, the energy, whatever that might be with there. But it was really QMax that plays a big role in our story. That is one reason why I was so excited about this company, was to help our youngest support his neurological struggles. He was a 1-pound preemie when he was born, and we weren't walking and talking at 3.5. We were completely nonverbal, used a lot of sign language. He still has a huge speech delay, but this product has been helping him make progress. He was in therapy for about 5 years. Not that we weren't making progress, but we were kind of at a halt with a lot of his stepping stones that he was having. And within a couple weeks on this product, we started noticing huge changes in his speech, in his focus, in his balance, the ability to be able to jump for the very first time at 8 years old. That was huge for his confidence, for us as a family to see him do that. It's hard to put in words and the emotions of what that day was like. But then in this last fall, we came out with our kids core. And that is basically taking these 3 products, well, really your QMax and your Qbiotic, but then they've also added immune boosting properties. So your elderberry, some adaptogen mushrooms to boost their immune system. They can't even taste them, but it fills in those nutritional gaps, and it's a powdered form. So even maybe you don't like swallowing capsules or can't swallow capsules, like my 12-year-old and Clay is 9. It comes in grape and fruit punch, and you can the littles as little as 1 can start taking this amazing supplement. So it's all but based on dosage that you can give them. Then for me, I was looking for something to help support the weight management, the hormone balance, all those good things. I'm not a big shake lover. I love to chew my food, but we do have amazing protein shakes. We have energy pre-workouts, or just that little extra pick-me-up in the afternoon. But not only does it give you energy, it's also supporting your brain health and the focus. So the afternoon brain fog, or just kind of feeling like blah, it's not going to be that jittery energy, which I truly love. And then these oral sprays, they're awesome. They're vitamin sprays directly underneath the tongue, and they give you sublingual delivery for that instant benefit. So maybe you don't sleep well. That's our number 1 spray, or know somebody in your house that doesn't sleep well. My 12-year-old, this has been huge for him. But then, cold and flu season, or if you just need to boost your immune system, don't get enough maybe you're a little low in B12. And then we do have the Q Boost and our Relief that is phenomenal. But before I dive into all of these, I'm going to talk just a little bit about the full spectrum hemp line. It's not marijuana. It's not illegal. And we have a THC free option. We also have it for our pets. So I've been seeing lots of people posting on social media right now. What does everybody do to help their pets with their anxiety over like fireworks or storms? I can tell you, you're going to hear a little bit from Amy in a minute. The Q Pets has been huge to help with animals like that, but it also has helped our pet with joint discomfort. But I also want Monica to unmute and share just a little bit about her story on what it's been, what her favorite product is, and kind of how it's helped her in her journey, not only in her work aspect, but also just in the daily. So Monica, let me get you spotlighted here, and I'll have you share.
Awesome. Am I on?
You are.
Okay. The first thing I was introduced to that I absolutely fell in love with was the Excel cream. It's helped tremendously, not only myself, but my patients for pain relief. I've used it on my daughter. I use it on myself. And like I said, our patients have actually benefited from it as well. I had a recent experience with the Renew cream when my sister got a really bad sunburn, and I put that on her, and she had like instant relief. She loved it. So I'm really a big fan of the topical creams as well as some of the other products.
That's awesome. So I know, Monica, you do massage, physical therapy. So you were saying,
Yes.
like, especially in your hands, that gave you a lot of relief. Is that correct?
Hands, and I get a little back pain sometimes, sometimes some foot pain. So anywhere I have pain, I just rub that stuff in. I love it. I've used it on my daughter when she's had aches and pains from exercise classes and stuff. So it works great. Love, love, love that stuff.
That is awesome. Yeah. You know, like she mentioned, the sunburns. I know my kiddos, the mosquitoes have been horrible here right
Uh,
now. And so even just the mosquito aspect has just been huge for, you know, that purpose too, to be able to put on those little, you know, those little spots here and there. But I can agree totally to the sunburn. The Excel,
oh
as she
yeah.
mentioned, has kind of that tingle factor. So it's got that warming, cooling.
Hmm.
So I know some people have even said in really bad sunburns, that does help take out like kind of the sting too. But what I love about the Renew is it's great for, you know, even on your face, which
Hmm.
is awesome. So, you know, full spectrum, we've got the drops that you do directly underneath the tongue. We have the topical creams that she mentioned. And then we also have these roller balls that, again, Renew is for that discomfort. The Defend is immunity booster, and Relax is a huge one. I know I've got a good friend that her little toddler doesn't sleep real well, and she's been rubbing that on his feet and up and down his back, and it's been great. And then this bag, you can kind of see it kind of blends in with the screen here. These are our Q-Twist water enhancers with CBD. So there is Calm, Crave, and Hydrate, which does exactly what they say. But what the big difference that I want to touch on is the difference, because CBD hemp is starting to be the boom, right? They expect this industry to go from about a $4 billion to a $22 billion industry in the next couple years because of the benefits. If you've never looked truly at the benefits of hemp and how it can support head to toe body systems, it is unbelievable. This was the other product that drew my husband and I to this company for our son, especially. He is no longer having bedwetting incidents. I know for my oldest, it helped before track meets with that anxiousness that was happening. And I, for myself, I kind of call it my mom calm oil because I can take it and within a few minutes, I feel much calmer. I don't have the discomfort because I carry a lot of stress up here. And so it has what's called BioSync technology, where it is 100% delivery. Most products out on the market are a 6 to 10% absorption rate. So think about that for a minute. If you're going to spend money on a product, would you not rather have something that you're going to get the full benefit from versus only 6 to 10%? For us, that's like you're paying for expensive urine, right? And you want immediate onset. You don't want to have to take something and wait for 2 hours for it to kick in or take it multiple times. So I know right now allergies are happening too. Your histamine levels, it helps support so many different things. So if you want to learn more about that, we have all kinds of information that we can share with you. It's just phenomenal as far as that goes. Whoops, having issues here. So again, magic in a bottle, whether it's you want to use topical, you want to use, you know, sublingually or in those water enhancers. It's just amazing. So you're probably thinking, holy smokes, that's a lot of products, a lot of information. But really it's not. It's take it as to what could you use? What kind of, you know, are you feeling a difference when you take your multivitamin? Do you feel a difference when you take your probiotic? Do you feel a difference? You know, I know a lot of people, like I was just hearing somebody say, oh, I take so many ibuprofen every day. That is so hard on your liver and your kidneys. You have a natural reliever that you could be using, whether it's in our relief spray, whether it's our anti-inflammatory, whether it's hemp. There's so many natural alternatives to support more than just that. So you can become an ambassador like myself, like Monica, who we didn't want to just keep these products and this income opportunity to ourselves. We wanted to share these with others, share with friends and family, coworkers, whatever it is. We all know somebody that could benefit from these products. Anybody with kids, Kids Court was an answer to our family's prayers. You get your entire business suite for less than $40. If you've ever owned a traditional business, you can't start a traditional business for less than $40. We truly have an e-commerce site, so it's no inventory. I do carry some products once in a while in hand, so I have those quickly for a friend that might need them, but I don't have to carry inventory if I do not want to. I don't have to have this big party, have it all shipped to my house, and then worry about delivering it to people. People can go directly to our website and have it shipped directly to them. We have 4 simple ways to earn customer commissions. Just like I said, they go to your website, they can order these products, have them come right to their house. You can get monthly team commissions. So I didn't want to just do this with me. I wanted to do it with others. And it's more fun to do it with others. I wanted to have a business internationally. And now we have people from Sweden and Australia and now Mexico on our team, that it's a global business, that now my business is expanding globally because we are paid infinity levels deep on all volume with promotional bonuses and this FFM bonus. And now we just went to weekly pay. So we get paid every single Friday, which is pretty phenomenal. If you've ever been in this industry, that is huge. So as you can see, our comp plan fits on one simple page. It's not hard to figure out, but you get to do this together. And that was the one thing that I loved when I partnered with Q, is I want to be able to build this business and help others build their business. So as Monica shared, Monica's in my organization, and I get to help her build her business. I didn't personally sponsor her, but I get to help her in her business as well. And so you get those monthly commissions, but then, like I said, you get paid on all volume, and you don't have to be like a big business builder or a big influencer or have a huge network. You just need 2 friends that you would want to partner with. So if you can think of somebody, you're like, gosh, yeah, if we could just start this business, these are the 2 people I would call up. I called up my mom and one of my great friends and my sister, and I was like, let's do this business together. And so we did. And then we've shared with other people. You don't have to be the expert. We have info calls like this. We help each other. We have systems in place. And so I want Amy to unmute and share just a little bit about her story, of what it's been like since she's partnered here with Q. Amy and I did not know each other, when she got started here at the beginning of the year. And sorry about that. We recently just went on about 12-hour road trip to Branson together. I picked her up, total stranger, and spent about 12 hours in the car, and we had an absolute blast. I'm trying to find you, Amy. There you are. And so it was just absolutely phenomenal. And so, Amy, would you share, just a little bit about your story, what it's been like so far, and anything else that you want to add?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Becky. Yeah. So we were literally complete strangers. How I found Q was I saw a random post on Facebook about the products, and it really spiked my interest. I was like, what is this? I have to know about this. So what drew me to Q Science at first was the products. I quickly turned from the products to the business side. My family is a small business family. We're all entrepreneurs. That's our main focus. The amazing thing about Q Sciences is I can do this straight along with what I'm already doing and make a huge impact in people's lives and make a tremendous amount of money on the side. I started in February of this year. I made my promotional rank bonuses the first 30 days. So I walked away with, right now it's $750, but plus your customer commission, but I walked away with more because there was a fast start bonus that month. So I walked away with almost $900 to my first 30 days, just doing what I'm already doing alongside what I already love doing in my small business with my family. They have a opportunity to do bulk sales in your business. So if you own a business right now, you can do this right alongside with what you're doing and make tons of money plus impact lives. So that was what drew me to Q Sciences, why I really took the huge leap. It just like was huge to me, but it was also the products, all the things Becky talked about. My husband deals with a little bit of anxiety. And so we have started on the QMax, him and I both. We both started on the women's and men's Vitalize, which has been huge in our household. We're newlyweds, and can I tell you, stress planning a wedding during COVID and learning each other as newlyweds during COVID is not a fun thing to do. So the stress level and anxiety in our household was at ultimate max, and this has completely turned things around. Our hormones are stable, we're on our hemp, we're relaxed, and then the dogs. If you have dogs with anxiety, I cannot tell you how much this has saved our lives. I have a German Shepherd who is the biggest baby in the world. Fireworks, storms, everything. I give this to him, and within 5-10 minutes, he's a completely new dog. He's relaxed. He's sleeping in his bed like normal. I don't want to bore you guys or take too much time, but I do have to tell a quick story. A couple years ago on 4th of July, I had enough with him being so scared. It was making me so sad. He's my baby. So I took him to the vet and I got him on some medications to relax him. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen. He was completely lethargic. You could tell he was so scared, but he couldn't move. He was basically paralyzed. And I swore I would never put him on medications ever again. So we've just kind of suffered through this. We turn on loud music. The first storm after I got pet hemps, he was cowering in the closet. He was so scared. I gave him pet hemp, and within 5 minutes, he went upstairs to his bed during a loud storm and fell asleep soundly. Like, that's my baby, and I'll never, ever go a day without pet hemps. It's amazing, and it does the same thing to me when I'm having anxiety. So that's just a little bit about me, and I'll forever love this company, the compensation planet, and the products.
I love that. I mean, like Amy said, Amy doesn't have kiddos yet. So Amy, for her, she for sure is like those pets. I mean, and I can relate. Even with us having kids, I have a shepherd, and my husband said this will probably be our last winter we have him because his hips were so bad. And I was like, no. And so I started on him, and my husband come home one day and he's like, are you giving that to him? And I was like, yeah. He's like, look at him, he's like running around in the snow like he's a 6-month-old puppy. And it's just been awesome. But like Amy mentioned, he kind of has a lot of anxiety, chases his tail a lot, and it's very calming. So it's like Amy mentioned, she's an executive ambassador here, and we were able to help support her with just grabbing her sister and a couple friends and partnering in this. And so, like Amy mentioned, you can do it right along currently what you're doing. Maybe there's something, maybe it's kids activities. I know softball, baseball, all dance, all these things that are in full swing right now. And, those things, if it's maybe just an extra income, support that. I was talking to a friend the other day, and she's like, gosh, she is a para and substitutes. And she's like, if I could just cover my car payment every single month. And so it truly is, the sky is the limit. As I mentioned, as a silver ambassador, this has been a full-time income for us. You also get free financial coaching. And that's something I wanted to mention is from day one of partnering with Q Sciences, you get a free financial coach. And that helps you. They help with anything and everything financially that you never would probably ever think of. And you can bring your kids into this. My good friend Nikki has her 17-year-old. I have my 17-year-old that are working this business alongside. And I know Dr. Seth has shared his 20-year-old daughter, is getting financial coaching. I would have loved to have had that opportunity at 20 years old. I can only imagine how different our finances would probably look, to have somebody help with retirement plans, with budgeting, with credit scores, credit card, whatever it might be, that's a free service to you as being partnered with Q Sciences as well. And then this fourth column here, you do have bonuses. Once you reach our fourth rank with this company, they pay bonuses towards your debt or retirement of choice. How awesome is that? And so it's just been a huge blessing. So thank you all, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Monica, for sharing. I encourage each of you to get back with the person that invited you here tonight, and share with them, what stood out to you. Is it that you're looking for an extra income? Maybe it's a plan B, maybe it is a plan A. For us, it is a plan A. I love what I do. It never, is it work? Yes. But to be able to make an impact, to know that because I shared with Nikki and Nikki commented and Amy's now here. I mean, that is just huge to be able to make a difference in each individual life. So thank you each one for hopping on here tonight. I hope you all have an amazing evening, a happy 4th of July. Any questions you have, reach out to that person that invited you and we'll help you get started on your journeys too.